Topic number one, player evaluations and how they're more than just numbers.
Player evaluations, try to make it more than just numbers. Dig into some of their, the characteristics. How are they culture-wise? How are they on a team? How are they when they go and got tough? All that sort of thing, because parents like to hear, as well as do players, a little self-assessment of themselves. So we feel that that's really important.
I think those end of the season evaluations are so important, guys, because the numbers aren't just going to paint the full picture of the season.
Right.
I talk about the importance of taking notes all the time and really jotting down things that players did well throughout the season. And, if you just go through the numbers and they hit 185, they pitched okay, they made a bunch of errors, they're going to leave that meeting with a sour taste in their mouth. So being able to take notes and talk about how productive they were at the plate, how many quality at-bats did they have, what kind of a team player, all those the intangibles that Coach Duke was just talking about, you want to try your best to, of course, give constructive criticism, but also talk about some of the positives too, especially for those kids that didn't do well. Prepping for the off season. So often we do these evaluations, kids talk about their goals, they talk about what they want to do better for next season, but have no plan. They have no idea where to start, where to even begin. So it's our job as coaches in these evaluations, in these end of the season meetings, to kind of help create that roadmap for them. This is what we got to do for next season. Here's a great plan for you, whether it's getting stronger, getting faster, doing better at the plate, arm strength. Everybody's got something to improve on. So there's a lot of things that we can do to get better. And that could be speed and agility training. It could be sports performance. It could be doing infield classes. It could be doing our arm care and velocity program. So we've put these pieces in place to help kids get equipped and get ready for next season. But then it's our job as coaches to let these kids know and really kind of just create the roadmap for them.
Gearing up for next season. You have to start thinking to yourself, if I had 12 players this year and now I'm only going to have 9, what players do I need? Do I need to go out and get a catcher? Do I need to get a couple pitchers? Do I need to get a middle infielder? Like, what do you need to help your team for next season? You also have to start thinking about budgets and fundraising. Are you going to Cooperstown? Are you going to a week long at Ripken? Like, where are you going with your team so that you can start figuring out what kind of fundraising are you going to do if you need to do fundraising? What are some of those events that you're going to have to run to raise money to hopefully go out to Cooperstown? What's the financial budget going to be like? Are you going to be traveling? Are you going to be going to hotels? What tournaments are you going to be playing? And what days are you going to start practicing? Like, start thinking about those kind of things as you start gearing up for next season.